right, let's see if it's connected. All right, it says we're live. It's showing up on here, but it's not showing up on the Rumble thing. But that's cool. I'll just refresh it, see if that works.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, cool. What is up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
What's up, sobers?
What's up, sobers? All right. Well, I've got somewhat of a timeline put together. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys dropping in, joining me and Kim. We'll give it a second to let some people funnel in while we do this.
How's everybody doing on this fine Monday evening?
Well, then we'll bring up well, I guess we don't need the video. I just need the chat over here. Yo, what is up? Oh, thank you. Wait, what is it? Lamb Slore? Yeah, I enjoy talking with Ron. He's so much fun. He's so intense. He cracks me up, and he's got a very valid perspective on things. Like, he always has a different perspective than what most people seem to have on different subjects. But yeah, I'm stoked that he brings me back all the time. He's just a good dude.
Yeah, he seems pretty freaking awesome. And you guys have great banter.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to talk to. And I don't know, he's just such an interesting dude. He's one of a kind for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely one of a kind. Like, even remember when we called him because my channel was hacked, and he just, I don't know, he just brightened my day with how intense he is, and he's talking about the crypto scams, and I don't know, he just emanates good energy.
He does. Yeah, he seems like a really, really cool person, and he was super helpful in that moment too. Like, we needed that energy in that dark moment of despair.
Yeah, we really did. We were freaking out because it was like, there's no way to fix the situation. It's just like, nope, you're just screwed. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's still super weird that you have to go on to X to fix your YouTube problem. Like, what if X isn't a thing? What if X didn't, like, what if X wasn't there? You know? What if one day Elon gets caught having been to Epstein Island, and then X shuts down, and then what do you do when your Google account gets hacked?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that, I mean, I'm sure there's a reason behind it, but I guess and I know we've talked about this, but I kind of will always wish that YouTube had a way of like communicating, like a messaging, personal messaging system. But
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that has something to do with it. Like, but why wouldn't there be an email?
Yeah, I don't know why there's no email or like even just like a automated line that you can go through that once you've exhausted all the automated options, then it gets you in touch with a person. Like, I'd be okay with that still because I went through all the options. And then after you do that, you're just like, well, they changed all my recovery stuff, so I can't even do it. So like, what do I do? And then thank God, well, I think it was Ron or Grok that told me I needed to go to X and hit up Team YouTube. I was like, if I didn't find that information, like, how would you ever know that? It doesn't say it on the Google thing either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really dumb. The whole process was stupid, but I am officially back.
Yay!
It is official, you guys. I am back on the YouTubes. I'm back in my Google account. So that's good news.
Woohoo!
Hannah Burton says, I don't know who this Hannah Burton character is, but you better back off, Hannah. Kim looking gorgeous as per usual.
Aww. Thank you, Hannah.
Is that how you spell usual? That's why I never say it, because I never know how to spell usual in text. I'm always like, as per usual, and then I'm like, I don't know how to spell this, so I just change it to usual.
That's a great way to spell usual. I usually spell
Ush.
U-S-H-E.
U-S-H, Yush?
Yeah,
Yushi?
Hey, it makes sense in my brain, but I think Hannah's version is way more appropriate.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yo, sup, Sober Haas? We got Haas moderating. Haas, thank God for him having moderator management capabilities because that really saved me during a time when I really didn't have any way to get into my YouTube account or post videos. And with how slow the process was, taking like a week, if I wouldn't have been able to post that entire time, my channel would be doing even worse than it is right now after being hacked. So, yeah. And also, Liam's lore said that the note being blacked out in Epstein's hand was nuts. And I was like, it really was, because we found that picture of JonBenet Ramsey, or allegedly JonBenet, and the face was blacked out, but there's also her feet were blacked out, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah. And so somebody commented somewhere, like, I wonder if the shoes or socks have some sort of identifying information, like a school or like special shoes or something. But when Ron was zooming in on it, it looked like there was some sort of note or like something in his hand, in
Hmm.
Epstein's hand around her leg. It was really
So
weird.
it wasn't necessarily her shoes being blocked out. It was a
I
note.
don't know. It still could be the shoes, but it looked like there was some sort of note underneath where the redaction was. But I
Or
feel like there had to be a reason why they redacted it.
well, then it begs the question: is Jean Bonnet notoriously in a specific type of like shoe? Like, I feel like maybe Mary Jane's or something like that would be like, oh yeah.
If anything, the jumper was more giveaway than a shoe, I would think, because that jumper, as soon as I saw it, I was like, that does give me Jean Benet vibes from the one photo that seems to play in my head when I think of her, is that jumper photo,
She
even
must
though it's
have
hard to find.
she must have had a unique pair of shoes.
Yeah, probably. Super weird. But
Huh.
yeah, thanks for tuning in, Liam's lore. I don't know why that was so hard for me, but we got Time to Heal back in the house. Rotary Matrix. Yo, what up, dude? Oh yeah, of
James,
course. It's okay to not be sober. We don't judge. Because I mean, honestly, being sober really only works for some people. There's other people, probably like you, who are normies, as we call them. You guys can drink normally and don't have a problem with it. It doesn't land you in jail or cause relationship problems. So, yeah.
this is an inclusive community, and I joined Nick for a smart meeting one time, and something they said was like, you can come just for like lifestyle like coaching, or like just to hang out and have community, and same goes for here, you know?
Yeah, because a lot of people think that people who have drug or alcohol addiction issues just have alcohol or drug issues. But really, what they have is, like, the most powerful thing I ever heard was, alcohol is not the problem. Alcohol is the solution that I keep choosing time and time again. And it's not the solution. And I'm not addressing the problem. I'm just masking the problem with alcohol, pretending like that's a solution, but it's not. And so once I quit using that as a solution and figured out what the problems were, I mean, I'm still figuring out what the problems were, and I'm like 6 years deep, but it definitely helps when you're not hammered all the time. You can actually figure out what the problem is. But Kim, I feel like we've got over 100 people in here. I feel like that's a good way. I feel like we've let enough people come in. 10 minutes is solid, right?
All right, yeah, let's get started. How's everyone doing? Drop it in the chat. The
Grateful, groovy, everything beautiful, souls. Hell yeah, Donna Marie Farrell. I love it.
last couple weeks, so we weren't here with you guys
Nameless Nick.
last week. That's when Nick was dealing with his email debacle.
Yeah, that literally happened like an hour before we were going to go live.
Yeah.
Because I was all excited. We were going to go live, and I was thinking about, my brother was down, and I was like, I wish I had that third microphone so he could join us. And I was like, oh, I need to get on that Rode microphone sponsorship. And so,
I
yeah,
didn't even know that's how it happened.
yeah, because they were offering me a Rode microphone and then a second item, and I was going to get some headphones, or I was debating between that and the mini mic. And I decided on the mini mic because a headphone set, headphones aren't as important. You don't need like quality headphones to it's just what I'm hearing through the headphones. So I was
Right.
like, a better microphone would be a better idea. So I selected the two items, and then in order to get the items, you have to verify that your YouTube and Google account is yours. So they're not just sending it to somebody that doesn't have a YouTube account. And it asked me to two-factor authenticate my account. And it immediately, as soon as I did that, I like tapped yes on my second phone. Immediately, they like changed my password, changed all my account information, just completely hacked my account. But that's what I was doing. I was trying to get the microphone. I was just like, oh, it'd be nice if we had a third mic. Like, obviously, it wouldn't be here in time, but that's what made me think of it to
Mm-hmm.
like do it while we were waiting. And then, yeah, so like an hour later, I was like, I can't even get into my YouTube to stream right now. I can't do anything right now. So, yeah, that, especially after telling all you guys, like, hey, come see us live on Monday in my last video. But yeah,
Yeah, what a freaking bummer. And then the next day, I got strep throat, so that was rough. I'm still on the mend, but I am definitely feeling a lot better. Ugh.
road scan, hashtag roadgate.
Roadgate. Yeah, what the heck? That is so crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm glad that's over. I'm glad that all got figured out. Thanks for bearing with me, you guys. I mean, maybe you didn't even notice, um, but yeah. So every week I let Kim kind of pick the topic because I already have to pick enough topics for shorts videos and full form content. So I let her choose the topic, and
Yeah.
yeah. So I'll let her start it off.
Thanks for giving me that power.
Yeah, you always got the
I hope
power.
I hope I choose good topics. Anyway, tonight we're going to be talking about um I guess a little bit of the Wayfair conspiracy, and then how that ties into some interesting items that I found on TikTok Shop a few nights ago, or a couple weeks ago, I guess, at this point. And then, if we have time, we're going to move into talking about the GATE program, if you guys are familiar with that. I don't know how much time we'll have for all of this, so we'll see what we are able to cover, but let's get into it.
Yeah, and if you guys have been tuning in the past few weeks, you'll know that we've had audio issue after audio issue. And I finally figured out what it was. And it made me feel a whole lot better because it was not me. It was actually the program. I was trying to use Streamlabs because it has all kinds of cool widgets and fun stuff you can use. But Streamlabs, after their new update, notoriously has issues with audio and Mac devices, which is what I use. So that really screwed us like a lot, really hard. But I think I moved back to OBS Studios. I switched to Brave browser for streaming purposes, and yeah, everything else seems good. So if you guys have any issues or everything starts sounding terrible, just let me know.
Yeah, thank you guys for your patience during all of that. We've been kind of troubleshooting, figuring things out as we go, thinking that we were in the clear and prepared and ready, and then it turns out we definitely were not. So thank you all for
Yeah.
your patience and for coming back to hang
Yeah,
out
and
with
for
us some
sitting
more.
through the terrible audio quality, even though like I just appreciate that. You guys are real ones. But I think Kim, I want you to start it off, but I feel like the thing that seems to be blowing the whole Wayfair thing back up is obviously the Epstein files.
Wait. But really quick,
Oh, sorry.
to those who may not know, which I'm sure everybody here does, but just in case there's somebody who doesn't, let's give like the quick Spark Notes version of what the Wayfair
Oh, here
conspiracy is.
I actually have this link right here. We can go to actually I think I already have it pulled up.
Perfect. Look at that. Would you look at
Wayfair,
that?
the false conspiracy about a furniture firm and child trafficking. And I love these false fact checker website things that they give you so much information about the conspiracy, which I love. And then the fact that they're debunking it makes me feel like it's even more possible. Oh, and yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with the Wayfair thing, just probably one of my all-time favorite episodes that I didn't even expect to be my favorite episode was the video I did about Twitch, who is Ellen DeGeneres's DJ, or was. Yo, what up, Mish Mills? But I thought of that because Donna said Ellen was selling plain cabinets for like 10 grand, named after girl names. And that's exactly what it is. But I cover the Wayfair conspiracy in that Twitch video. Also, stuff about Basquiat, and just the whole video is wild, like way more wild than you would expect for Ellen DeGeneres' DJ's death. But check that video out. I will link it in the description once we finish this stream. But yeah, that super good video. And then if you're going to watch that, you got to watch the Anne Heche video because they go hand in hand. But anyways, just wanted to drop that little plug in there.
Yeah.
But the conspiracy goes there was Wayfair was offering these cabinets, and I don't know if I can zoom in more. They were offering these cabinets and they were like 10 to 12 grand for these cabinets. And it's just like a giant metal cabinet. There's nothing special about it. It's just massive and metal and silver. And I think I've got some other pictures that'll be better to show it. But the craziest part, like that's crazy enough, but like, okay, they can charge whatever they want for these cabinets. The craziest part is that they had the names of all these different missing people. There was missing girls whose names were these cabinets. It was like I don't know, I can't remember the names. I don't want to mess it up. Let me see if it's down here. No, it's not. Let me pull this up. So like right here, we've got this pillow. Look at this. This pillow, a zodiac sign, astrological constellation, personalized throw pillow.
Shout out Cancer.
Yeah, shout out Cancer for real. But it's $9,999. And Duplessis. And this girl's name, I don't know if you can see that because it's kind of small, but her name is Samara Duplessis. And this is a young girl who went missing from Southfield, Michigan. She was 13. Duplessis was last seen by family members on Thursday while taking the garbage out at her Southfield home. And then there's this random $10,000 Duplessis. I wonder what her birthday is. I wonder if she's a Cancer. But I mean, that better be a sick custom pillow. What, you just put your name on there? 10 grand.
They
And then
use freaking spider web as the thread.
what?
Yeah, freaking. It's pretty cool. Why it's so expensive, babe.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. And then we've got Tori Dunning, 15 years old, Mount Airy, North Kakalaki. The Surrey County Sheriff's Office is seeking info on the whereabouts of Tori Dunning. And then we've got, well, I think we could tell you where Tori Dunning was or is, maybe. Dunning, zodiac sign, astrological constellation, personalized throw pillow. And she's an Aquarius, which is funny because Kim's a Cancer and I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's a little weird.
Fact is stranger than fiction, y'all.
Straight up. And I think I've got another one. Yeah, here we go. Wayfair literally deleted the cabinets that were up for more than $10K to hide their trafficking scandal. The internet busted a frontline trafficking operation right in front of our eyes. And then this one is wild because that's not a normal name. Like, it's really not a normal name at all. It's a cool name, but it's not normal. Like, it's not like John or like Susie, the Susie shelf storage cabinet. It's the Samaya shelf storage cabinet. And this is obviously, hang on. You can't really see it. It's too blurry. But that is where the conspiracy kind of stems from because, well, that's weird, right? Like, what the hell? And so it made me wonder, like, how does this all work? Like, you buy, if I had 10 grand or 12 grand, I was going to buy one and just see what happened, and just see what shows up. Like, if nothing else, we just rescued a kid. But what do they like send? Do you actually get the cabinet, the storage cabinet? It just has like 2 or 3 kids in there or something? Like, how does that work?
Was it you that was telling me that someone did that? Like they went to go purchase one of these pillows or furniture items and then they were like redirected to a different website or...
I don't think that was me. You might have seen a video about it then.
Okay, must have seen a video. Yeah, they tried and they were like redirected to a different website and I don't remember what else, so...
Yeah, because it's super weird. I mean, and what is Wayfair? Like, is Wayfair like an actual company or are they kind of like a company that sells like a bunch of people's products where they're like a giant...
No, they're like a virtual IKEA, so to speak.
It's only online.
It's just as far as I know, like it's like an app and you can shop for furniture and I've never ordered anything from Wayfair. I had thought about it at one point, but So I don't know if it's like furniture that you put together yourself or not. I'm assuming that that's the case if they have to ship it to you. But
If I'm paying for a $12,000 storage cabinet that better be a child, then I'm not doing any assembly. All right? It better come
well,
fully assembled on a pallet.
then you better go pick it up your damn self, boy.
Hang on. Somebody said, did you see the video of Stephen Colbert with a missing boy? And it has me really curious. I don't mean to derail things. But Kim, keep us on track here. What's the next step in our process? We're trying harder because we both have ADHD to stay a little. I'll see. I didn't even finish my thought. Stay a little more on track.
Time to heal said, is that a common thing? Is what a common thing? It looks like they may have been talking about something else in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, I have seen this video. I didn't realize that was Stephen Colbert, and it's like the Gautier thing.
What?
Oh, hang on. I gotta turn the sound off on the TV. Yeah, I didn't realize that was Stephen Colbert. That's all right. One sound issue, I guess. But let's see if this works. Here we go. It was working before. Oh no, let me rewind. All right, forget this. Well, we saw the video anyways. Yeah, I definitely saw that video a long time ago.
About?
That was Stephen Colbert. All right, here, I'll find it again because it definitely is an interesting video. It's weird as hell. He's just like painted that kid like Gautier, like from the music video. And I think he's like making him sing it, but he's like super sad. I can't remember, but
Is this like his child or is there any context?
I don't think so. That's the thing. And I don't even know if it's for sure Stephen Colbert, but it definitely looks like him. Although all the videos say it is. I don't hear the sound now.
Yeah. Well, we get the idea, I guess. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, hopefully it's just like his nephew or son and it's Halloween.
I mean, I hope so, but shoot. Who knows? I wonder why the sound's not playing. It was playing just fine earlier.
Yeah.
But
Someone
also,
said
how creepy is
that
this?
kid looks horrified. He does.
I'm horrified.
It's so sad.
Yeah, he looks scared. And that's just so sad. Poor
Charles
kid, dude.
McKenna said, "Hey, DJ and Kim. Hello.
What up, Charles?" Yeah, the kid looks horrified for real. And let me see real quick. I'm just curious. Yeah, the sound is not working. Let me see if it's some setting on here. All right, we thought we weren't going to have sound issues. We were close.
Ugh, freaking so weird. And it's so true when they say that, like, these psychopaths just like to hide in plain sight, because how crazy that it was kind of like right in front of our eyes, so to speak, the whole time, just being like on Wayfair. But anyway, bearing this whole Wayfair thing in mind, I was window shopping on TikTok Shop the other night. Oh, are you about to play a video?
No, go ahead. I'm just testing the audio. I don't know why it's not working. It's kind of annoying.
So I was window shopping on TikTok Shop and just perusing all the different random things that they offer. And for anyone who hasn't been on TikTok Shop, if you've been on Temu, you've basically been on TikTok Shop. It's kind of similar. And as I was browsing, I started to see like really weird, random, and very expensive items. And at first I was kind of just thinking like, what is freaking TikTok Shop? Is it like the new Facebook Marketplace? Can just anyone sell random whatever? Because it just was so weird. And I think that like there's like an algorithm to the TikTok Shop, like as far as like what they show you, and I'm sure so that they can work their best to try to get you to spend some money, but also to like for the user's experience too, like to get you the products that you're wanting to see. But like, so the more that I would interact with these weird things, these weird expensive items, the more I would see more of these random weird expensive items. And I just had to start taking screenshots of them because I was like, freaking, what is this? And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I wish you sent me those screenshots. I don't have any. I think I've got
I
like
did.
one maybe.
I did tonight. Did you get them?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
It says that they sent in an iCloud link.
Okay. Well, here, let me download them and then.
So yeah,
import them.
I was like, all right, this is TikTok Shop is Facebook Marketplace now. Like, but I'm like, I wonder what it takes to be able to get to be a seller on TikTok Shop. And I know like on Facebook Marketplace, it doesn't take much. Like you have to have an established profile, and like you can't sell specific things, and you have to keep things appropriate and whatever. And then I was like, I wonder what it even takes to be able to sell like on Amazon. I bet like anyone can even sell on Amazon. And I looked into that, and it's like you have to go through like a certain program, and you have to pay a fee, and basically put in like your tax information, and that's kind of it. So I was like, all right, so yeah, basically I'm sure TikTok Shop is similar.
Well, here we go. I'll just pull them up in the photos. Here is a $5,000 linen tunic dress with wildflowered embroidery on the shoulder.
Yeah, no name brand. It's just an embroidered dress.
Sold by Ramon Moral Shop. Ramon Moral Shop.
Oh, wow.
Weird.
They must be of high morals because it's in their name. Morals. They've got morals.
Here we go. 18 karat yellow and white solid gold stacked Krabby Patty.
Yeah, and that made me think of the stuff that we were talking about a couple weeks ago about
Yeah.
In-N-Out and the Burgergate.
Yeah, that's
like,
so
what
true.
What the F is that? Like, they want their own burger ring to just freaking flaunt.
That burger ring is weird. It's not even cool.
Weird. Yeah.
The melted cheese looks dumb.
It's definitely strange.
Also, $7,416. I'm almost surprised they didn't put 39 cents. Like, why is that such a Pacific number?
Yeah, that is weird.
Disco
I didn't
marshmallow.
Even think about that. You want to buy some food? It doesn't say that it's the food that's in the image. The sushi roll with the avocado. That avocado looks really good. But if you want to buy some food,
what up, Courtney?
For a small fee of $7,000.
333.
0 cents.
Yeah, it makes 0 cents. That's for sure.
It's yours. Food.
This thing looks like the disgusting, like, pig alien thing from that movie Evolution. I'm sure Haas knows what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's exactly what that thing looks like. That doesn't look like sushi at all. Looks like a giant worm.
Yeah, it's weird. And then some ABC gum for just $100. You could have some ABC gum, which that was like one of the lower priced items that I saw, but still so like obscure. Like
sloppy seconds.
I don't understand. Who's that one sold by?
What up, Stellar Art? Stacy. Oh, that's the wait. It's another burger
Oh
stack
yeah, yeah.
ring.
I was like, oh okay. So if you want to buy the dupe version, the fake one, you can get a $65. It's gonna turn your finger green, but
Make it smell like pickles.
you can fit in with the Burgergate crew.
You could fit in, be a dupe.
Be a dupe.
Ooh, this is sick. She does look like a wedding cake. No, she looks like a birthday cake.
A Canyon Group wedding cake.
It's Chanel.
Not Chanel. We're probably mispronouncing that even. Chinelli.
Chanel.
Chinelli.
That's not even a robe. That's a gown.
Grown, sorry. Gown in slipper pink. Slipper pink? Is there a slipper pink? Is anyone in the chat, are you familiar with the color slipper pink? Is that a thing?
I guess so.
I've never heard of the color slipper pink before.
I haven't either, but it does look like slippers. But that better be the best robe. That's like a freaking festival robe.
Oh my gosh. This
Straight dripping.
This guy had a video, which if we are able to pull it up somehow, we should.
4,200.
But like, okay, look at that.
If you can text it to me. Well, I got to figure out why the sound isn't going through there.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think it's in my actual audio.
But like,
You can keep going.
Look at that necklace. Like, that's so nice, right? I mean, it looks like it's clearly made of a precious gemstone. It's definitely not freaking your child's leftover slime.
Yeah, for real.
And it's sterling silver at least, right? Not like what you got in a 25-cent machine.
Yeah, it definitely looks like something you'd get in one of those little plastic bubbles from the 25-cent machine.
But he's selling it for how much? Like $4,000?
4,200. Stoner.
He did say something funny though in his video, because like you can make videos to promote products and whatever. And he said something like, you can tell what tax bracket you're in the comments just by your comment. He said something like, it was something funny and catchy. Something about not affording his drippy.
People in that tax bracket are not wearing some ugly ass necklace like that.
We wouldn't know. So to be fair, I can't afford a $4,000
That's true.
necklace. So I mean, maybe they are.
It's for a real snotty girl. It's called the snotty green necklace.
Snotty, and it's literally even called snotty green. Like who's buying that? Really?
Yeah, for real.
Has he sold any? I know you can.
Wait, do you have
see
that?
if they've sold any.
Do you have that video? I was just gonna test it. I changed the settings. We'll see if a video
I don't have
works.
the video, but you can like look up his product on TikTok or the seller.
Maybe. I don't think I have TikTok. I haven't logged back into TikTok on my computer yet.
Oh, okay.
So it might take me some verification steps.
I mean, we don't need to.
What is it?
He's
Robert
just,
Mueller?
He's just kind of an interesting
Oh wait, sold
guy.
by Commercial. Wait, now I already forgot how to spell it. Commercial.
Okay, so somebody said, Susie Trade said slipper pink relates to a soft pink ballet slipper. Okay, so it is a thing.
So it's a real thing?
Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough.
Hey, thanks for looking that up for us, because I had no idea. Oh, he's live. Nice. Let's see if the sound comes through. I don't even see a puzzle piece. Whoa, what's going on here?
Haas said, not your grandpa's bling.
Oh, there we
But
go.
probably talking about that burger ring.
That's
hilarious.
Some sponge bling. See if it'll let us go to his page.
Oh, someone else said pink lady slipper is a flower. So maybe it had to do with the flowers that were on the robe. But still, how much was that robe? How many thousands of dollars?
Yeah.
And there was one image available to like view the product. So like, yes, maybe rich people spend their money on some crazy stuff. Maybe that's a super high quality robe, whatever. But like at a certain point, it just started reminding me of the Wayfair shit.
Yeah. which makes sense because it's totally the same thing. Like random, weird priced items. And like that guy with the necklace, though, that's pretty normal. That kind of makes sense to me. But if you're looking at the guy or like those, like the robe is just weird. Like it doesn't make any sense. And so, what do you have to do to sell on TikTok? Like, if I remember from my TikTok days, you had to have a seller's business account, right?
So I asked Grok to become a seller on TikTok Shop, sign up via the Seller Center. It's available for individuals and businesses in supported regions like the US with emphasis on verification and compliance. You have to at least be 18, have a valid TikTok account. There's no minimum follower count required, but it is helpful for promotion purposes.
Use
You have
these
to-
videos.
Hey, I
Oh, you
fixed the
found it?
sound. I fixed the sound. I don't know how it got switched. I had it set up that way. Maybe it's because I unplugged the interface, so it reset it. And I don't think this is the same necklace, but I can definitely
It kind
play.
of looks like it.
He has a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking for that same necklace so we could find that same post. I'm just flipping you off. Yeah, definitely buy from this guy.
It's one of the ones back up, I think. Like,
This one?
no. Like, I think he was responding to a comment, maybe. Maybe. Click on the pinned one with the
Oh,
comment.
wait, I think it might be this one. It just looks like he's wearing the same outfit.
Yeah.
Hey, I get it, but I'm giving my followers the opportunity to score some of this jewelry for free. I have some mistakes that I'm
No.
giving away, and
That's not it.
if you're a single mom and you're
If you're a single mom and you want some mistaken jewelry, then hit me up. Well, let's just see what this says.
one of my favorite pieces called the Mermaid's
Love how he's flipping
Menstruation
us off.
available in the TikTok shop.
Mermaid's menstruation. That's exactly what it looks like. Wait, the sound's coming through for you guys too, right? It's not just me.
Yeah, it is. It's working.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was curious, but we got the sound working, so that's a start. That's great. Feeling good about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, babe. What were you talking about before? You were talking about
Just
what it takes to sell.
Yeah, and essentially, like, nothing. You just have to put in your, like, same for Amazon. Although with Amazon, you have to pay a membership fee, but you literally just have to put in your, like, tax information, and you don't need a specific follower count.
A
like
Pacific follower
anything.
account?
Oh, yes, my apologies.
I'm just kidding.
Um,
Well, I mean, so that could have two implications because some people would say, oh, well, that just means anybody could be listing these items at crazy prices. It doesn't mean child trafficking at all.
sure, but they could have said that about Wayfair too, right?
Well, yeah, they could, but it also lends the same fact could be true on the other end where because anybody could sell on TikTok Shop and list whatever they want at any price they want, they could easily be trafficking using that with there's like no, like, I don't know, barriers to entry. You can literally just get on and list a robe that is actually a little girl for
Or it was
$12,000.
an AI generated freaking, like, literally, like, it's just, yeah. There's no way to, like, regulate or monitor or hold people accountable for bullshit items.
Well, and I found this video right here. I thought it was just Wayfair. Then you told me about TikTok Shop. And then I saw another video just happened to pop up on my feed, and I think it was this one. But they talk about the fact that Walmart and Target were doing it too. Pretty sure it's this one.
I honestly thought this was a joke, but go look up girls' shoes, $5,000 on Walmart.com, and you're going to find shoes on here with little girls' names on them for $5,000. Why, Walmart? You need to explain.
Why, Walmart? You need to explain.
Wait, somebody found shoes for $5,000?
Yeah, with little girls' names. Here, watch. I'll play it again. It's only 15 seconds. And I went back in the Wayback Machine to see if I could find these same posts, but I couldn't. The search function doesn't work the same on the archives. It's kind of weird. So I couldn't find the same posts, but I mean, this chick definitely made a video.
I
showing
honestly
it.
thought this was a joke, but go look up girls' shoes, $5,000 on Walmart.com, and you're going to find shoes on here with little girls'
Yeah, like
names on
Sam
them for
Edelman.
$5,000. Why, Walmart? You need to explain.
But like exact same thing as Wayfair, like overpriced items. And okay, $5,000 pair of shoes that exists. Those are things, but not at Walmart.
But not at Walmart. Walmart's supposed to be your freaking most affordable supermarket.
So this doesn't necessarily, I mean, this does pertain. This is part of, okay, no, let's get back to that. So this is why all this Wayfair stuff has been blowing up again recently. And in the Epstein files, if you go to EFTA 00545, blah, 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 then you'll find this receipt from Karina Shuliak, which is Epstein's girlfriend, also assistant. Receipt for your payment to Wayfair. Here, let me zoom in a little bit more. And confirmation from PayPal for the same order. And if you look at the order, they made an order for $8,453 even. The even part is probably the weirdest thing for me. What did you buy that is an even dollar value?
Ooh, they didn't pay taxes.
Man, the rich never pay taxes. This is BS. So this is why, oh, hang on. Is it Bia? I think it's Bia. I sold shoes at JCPenney in 1990. They had names on them then, but not for that price. Yeah, and I could see the names making sense because when I did the Kate Spade video, she named all of her new bags and shoes after people she knows. And so, and I saw a debunking video that was like, I can look up any last name and find multiple missing people for XYZ last names. And so I was like, that's very possible.
Right, but it goes back to them being so clever. They're hiding in plain sight because it's like you can find logical reasoning behind or like debunking these conspiracies.
Mm-hmm.
So
The only thing that I thought of that goes against that is if you're shipping internationally. I mean, I guess if it's domestic, then you don't. But if you're shipping internationally, it's got to go through customs. So there has to be some sort of special shipping method or like a special sector of Wayfair that deals exclusively with the trafficking side, and they're sending this stuff through other avenues.
I don't think that it's Wayfair that's actually selling the children.
But see, that's why I was asking before, is Wayfair like TikTok Shop where any seller can go on there and sell their stuff, and it's Wayfair is just like the marketplace for them to sell their stuff? Or is it like Wayfair sells Wayfair branded bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
That I don't know. Let me look it up.
Because, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because if Wayfair is just like a place like TikTok Shop where anybody could sell anything, then, yeah, that makes way more sense that somebody's just uploading these items to Wayfair. And they're like, hey, if you want to, you know, if they meet somebody, they're like, hey, check out this link. And then if you're sending it through email, it doesn't look suspicious. So you just say, oh, yeah, hey, I was interested in that cabinet, the Samira cabinet or whatever. And then you go from that cabinet and then you click the link and then it ships you out, or it doesn't even ship you out. It just gets you in touch somehow. Or like maybe that purchase, you put your email and phone number and then they contact you and arrange the service. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird. The Walmart one is weird because you can't just upload products to Walmart.com. But the fact that Walmart's involved in trafficking is not super out of the question in my book.
Yeah, literally at this point, I have such bad trust issues that I don't trust like any corporation or big business like at this point.
Trust no one except for you guys.
So requirements to become a seller on Wayfair. So Wayfair operates as a partner program for suppliers focusing on home goods. It's geared toward businesses with dropshipping capabilities rather than casual sellers. The process emphasizes quality, compliance, logistics. So you have to meet eligibility basics. You have to be a legitimate business. You can't, it says in parentheses, individuals can't casually sell like on Facebook Marketplace. You have to be in a supported country and your products should fit Wayfair's categories.
So it is like TikTok Shop where you can list your own items.
Yeah, basically you just have to be a business though. You can't just be like a person.
Yeah, but I mean, Jeffrey Epstein is notorious for having shell company on top of shell company. So starting a new
Absolutely.
business is not a big deal at all. And I mean, even on TikTok shop, like my little, like that's how I was able to sell without having that like 5,000 followers or whatever, is because I started my own TikTok shop and I was selling my products on there. And then that allowed me to sell the affiliate link products as well. But I had my own shop and I could list whatever I wanted on there. I could make up prices and I was my own business, even though it was just like me and my YouTube or my TikTok channel.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take much to set that up. So for sure, anybody could just be on Wayfair setting stuff up. Because that's what I really didn't understand about the theory was that like, how is this an avenue for somebody to like effectively traffic somebody? You know what I mean? Like if I was a trafficker and I was trying to successfully traffic this girl that I'm holding hostage, how on earth would I do that successfully through a Wayfair ad? And it just didn't make sense to me if Wayfair was like an official company. I was thinking, or like an official business making the furniture, and it would have been them selling, and like these products are through them
Right.
as opposed to through another seller.
Yeah.
So it makes way more sense knowing that it's kind of like a giant marketplace where people, like a giant consignment store almost, where you can go sell your stuff on there.
Yeah.
And so anybody could be on there. Jeffrey Epstein could be on there selling these cabinets under a business name.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is confounded. I feel like I did see it at some point, but I feel like it was confirmed in the files somewhere somehow that like that is what they were doing.
Mm-hmm. That they were.
Has anyone heard anything about the Wayfair stuff in the Epstein files?
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is what everybody's talking about right now. They're saying that this is the proof that the Wayfair thing is legit, that they are in fact selling and trafficking kids, because the assumption is that Epstein does what Epstein does. And this purchase right here, it has no description, none. Seller merchant service at wayfair.com is the email. Like there's nothing about this that seems official at all. And I was trying to copy that transaction ID. Maybe I can do it from the PDF. I wanted to see if maybe you could search the transaction ID somehow. Like even in Wayfair. I didn't even think to do that before. But this is what they're saying, and it's confirmation from PayPal. The official statement from Epstein's, I guess, estate, or like whoever's speaking for Epstein right now, they said that the Wayfair purchase was actually the reason that there's no description is because it was multiple items that were purchased that totaled $8,453, which the perfect zeroed out dollar value, I'm calling bullshit on that. And if it was multiple items, the description would say one couch, one dresser,
or it'd
one.
be like miscellaneous furniture item. There would be something.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, whatever. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, so their explanation makes no sense. And then it's an official document in the files. So that's oh, here we go. Look. Oh wait, no, this is just links. I was thinking that this was saying what was in there. Kitchen and dining, bed and bath. Those are like their links to their different categories. You'll be happy to know that the following items from your order have shipped.
What? Somebody in the chat said, let's see who said it. I already lost it. Inland Impress 4587 says, pretty sure Walmart drop ships too these days.
Oh, you mean, yeah, I'm sure they do. Seems to be the way to go.
They would. Ah, yeah, that's freaking crazy. But you should show the chat more of the TikTok shop.
That's
items.
funny. I was just thinking about that.
Because if nothing else, let's hope that. Okay, I just have to say, just because Jeffy Eppy is supposedly, allegedly unalived, are we really supposed to believe that it's all just stopped magically? Like, no.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
And that's
still
what-
happening.
That's what people are like. I've seen a lot of videos, and that's what I mean. I should probably post more about that too. Is just letting people know that Epstein wasn't this mastermind running this program, running this giant cult. He was just a pawn. He was just a piece of this massive puzzle.
He's
Probably
the-
an important piece, but
He's the front man. He's the
fall guy.
He's the lead singer of the band, so to speak.
He's the lead singer of the cabal. Uh, Furniture does have feelings, Bob Zombie. You're right. I thought I saw something I wanted to respond to, but Epstein luxury cabinetry. Oh yeah, Stacy said this has to be an extension of Pizzagate, which I definitely agree with that. I feel like at a certain point everything connects at the top somehow. It's all a part of the same money-making industry. And I feel like it goes hand in hand with the CIA's drug trafficking business, their human trafficking, like just trafficking in general is probably the most profitable business there is, trafficking anything. And I've actually read that human trafficking is more profitable than drugs even because it's more valuable. You make more per sale on each one of those and it's growing. But and especially like it's not even as big in the US as it is around the rest of the world, but it's starting to become just like a massive worldwide problem.
This is totally just ADHD brain, but the Kmart commercial just popped into my head. I just shipped my 90.
All right, let's see if we can find that because that's probably one of the best commercials. Man, Kmart, dude. What happened to Kmart?
Ship my pants. Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding.
You can ship your pants right here.
You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com
love
right
that they're
now
hugging
and ship it
right
to
now.
you for free.
Good
Ship
stuff.
my pants.
I swear, if you had gone into like marketing as a career, you would have made commercials just like that.
The commercial is literally so funny. The kid that pops out of nowhere from behind the shelf and is like, I can't wait to ship my pants. Yeah, that's great. Super quality commercial, which is why I'm sad that they went out of business. Have you seen the text from Erica to the 15-year-old girl? No, Bob Zombie, I haven't.
Yeah, what?
Let's look at that, and then we'll come back to these TikTok shop items because there is some funny
I
ones.
haven't heard much about Erica lately. I was
I
wondering
know,
when she's
she
gonna
got-
pop back up.
She got kind of overtaken by and I'm even equally as at fault. I saw an Erica video that I was genuinely interested in, but I was like, nah, I'm looking for Epstein stuff.
Not right now, Erica. You've had your spotlight.
Hey, you had your time, Erica. Go back to your stupid Super Bowl halftime show. How did she get her own Super Bowl halftime show?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Haas was saying like they have their own like TPUSA Kid Rock halftime show that was separate from the Bad Bunny one because apparently everybody hates Bad Bunny. I don't even know who Bad Bunny is. Everybody was talking about her and I was like, I never even heard of Bad Bunny before.
I know who Bad Bunny is. I couldn't name one of his songs, but if I
Oh, it's a
heard
dude?
it,
I thought it was a chick.
Oh, yeah.
I said her.
Oh, that's all right, Nick.
Seashell Seashell dub. Dub. I think you hit the nail on the head and you're short about that bearded guy. I think it's him, definitely. Yeah, and I agree. If that photo is real, which the only thing that I've continuously been going back to with that photo is in the thumbnail of the post that I made even, and it could be because it's moving, but Epstein is perfectly clear and the other two guys, his bodyguards, are super blurry, which typically is an indication that it's an AI photo. But I've also seen posts talking about how AI has confirmed that it is a real photo and it is not AI generated.
Yeah.
So the only way we have to figure out, in fact, I'm going to look into this. There has to be a way. A lot of the images in the Epstein files, they've been confirming them by looking at metadata from the photos. There's got to be a way to like input that somewhere and be able to confirm metadata from a photo so that you can confirm yourself that it's not AI. Because in the age of AI, I don't trust anything anymore. And I would love to be able to just like input the photo into a program or like a software that's like, yes, this is legit.
Well, yeah, I think that there's definitely got to be. I mean, there already is a way, right? Because like our literal eyeballs are like fingerprints, essentially. They all have their own like structure and whatever. So I don't know. You could verify if maybe that. I don't know if you'd be able to tell that in a photograph or not. But
I don't know. Well, I mean, all photos have metadata. Like if you go to your get info for.
right. But
So I
I'm
mean,
just
if it,
saying beyond that, like identifying things that are gonna prove like, oh, this is a person versus like not.
I think this is the video or a video.
Happy Super
Oh, but
Bowl.
this is Baron Coleman. He's gonna be here for 3 hours. I don't have time for you, Baron, right now. I'm sorry, but I probably will watch that later. I love Baron Coleman. If you guys don't follow him, you should definitely follow Baron Coleman. He's an amazing investigator. I think he's a former lawyer, but he's found some really, really, in relation to the Charlie Kirk stuff, he's been all over some of that investigation. Let's see if this is it. I'm trying to find the photos. I'm not a robot. Do you guys ever think that the I'm not a robot things are not what they say they are? Because who knows what it actually is? How is it determining that I'm not a robot by clicking that box or just choosing all the stoplights in an image? Like, do you ever think that that's maybe something else? Like it's like some sort of hidden thing they're getting you to do to give you access.
I think my brother Johnny explained it to me one time. So
What up,
if I'm
Glimmerstone?
remembering correctly, I think he said something that like bots are typically programmed to do specific things. So like type in a chat or research something. So that specific bot's programming won't be able to conduct that task. So it does still somehow like prevent that somehow. I don't know.
No, that makes sense because it hits that wall and it's like, oh, I can't do this task.
Right.
All right, I don't know why this is so hard to find.
Somebody else said as per usual, but they spelled it Huge.
That's a good way. Although everybody's gonna be like, as per Hugh.
As per huge.
As per huge. Huge. If you're Trump, it makes perfect sense. It's gonna be huge. As per huge. Is this it? No. Why is this so hard to wait? Leaked audio? No, that's not gonna be it either. Damn, so there's really only like that one video. Bob Zombie, is that the video you saw? Oh wait, Bob's sending the link. Nice. Yeah, cuz I would love to see that. I'm really curious about it. Kim, let's go through a couple more of these TikTok
So,
shop ones.
Everybody check out that rare stone artifact. Look how nice. It looks like poop to me, but
It looks like poop to me. It looks like the rock that we gave, I can't remember, the Netherlands or whatever.
Gallstone.
Yeah, that looks like a straight up liver or something. Rare stone artifact. Cat's
by-
Rock Shop for $7,600. I can at least appreciate that they're doing round whole numbers.
It's such a rare stone that it's not even been named yet.
It's just rare stone artifact. They're like, what kind of stone is this? It's a rare stone. It's an artifact. So yeah, like what kind of stone though? It's an artifact, dude. Leave it alone.
Yeah, but like what kind?
Dude.
Stone.
I'm about to hit you with my stone if you keep asking what kind of stone it is. That's 4444 miracle card. Okay. Tell me how to get scammed. Ooh, Nick's gonna get scammed again.
For just 12 monthly installments of $5,000, this card could be yours.
This card could be yours.
It's a miracle card. It's a great award.
It's a major award.
Major award.
Somebody said this looks like raw chicken. It definitely does.
Yeah.
They just threw out it's an old, dried up, rotting, old raw chicken that they're like, let's sell this. It's an artifact now.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but they asked for this, so I'm going to be a little bit hard on their photo itself even. Like, it's on a wrinkled sheet. Like they clearly had the flash on. Where like, come on now.
Yeah, if this is such a rare artifact, that flash is completely degenerating the matter around the outside of the artifact.
Yeah, you've damaged it.
It's damaged. It's
It
damaged
belongs
goods.
in the Smithsonian.
Damaged rare stone artifact. Light damaged. Yeah, and what is that background? Just put it on their bed.
It's a sheet. Yeah, it's their bed. Like, come on.
It's a cat bed because it's Cat's Rock Shop.
It's their freaking cat's poop, is what it is. And then $7,000 for these rattan tray.
But it's a
Rattan-
set.
3. You get 3 of them.
Yeah,
My
it's a
bad.
set.
I forgot. I didn't realize you got 3.
It's a
That's
set,
a great
Kim.
deal.
That makes total sense. Plus, you get free
stand
shipping.
corrected, all right?
Yeah, so they definitely needed Haas photography for that photo.
Straight up, Haas. You should freaking reach out to him.
Yo, hey, if you guys want to sell that rare stone artifact, you need to realize that the flash is damaging the artifact. And the rough cat bed you have it resting on is completely ruining the quality.
Yeah. Like, don't you own a steamer? A goddamn iron?
New York wanderings, 1 ounce of border Leicester locks. Is that a word?
Yeah,
Leicester?
I literally, I mean, it looks like,
Largest city in East Midlands. It's a place. It's a proper noun.
you should Google Leicester locks. Like, what is that?
Was it spelled with a CH?
I don't think so.
I think it was locks. No, it's not. Locks with 2 S's, I guess. Locks.
Okay.
That's not
Still
even the
not
same
pulling
thing.
It up.
Saying Foxton locks. Is that the same thing?
It looks like freaking.
Wait, canal locks in Foxton, Leicestershire, England, UK.
It looks
So
like,
it's from Foxton. Okay.
It looks like sheep fur that's been rainbow dyed.
Yeah, what makes it so special? Built in 1813. I guess it's just because it comes from that special place. I don't know. Yeah, I
Like-
don't really know what's so special about them, but
Who are my like knitters and crocheters in the chat? Like, is
Kim,
this
you
a
can't
special
say that
type-
word.
Knitting, crochet.
Knitters.
Why can't I say that?
Oh, never mind. I thought you said something else. My bad.
Nicholas James. Stand in the corner and take a lap.
All right, okay. I'll be back.
So is that like a special, is it super soft? Because I still am not sold because I have a super soft blanket on me right now and I'm sure it was like $15. $7,000. Freaking, what's the seller's name? Little Texas Yarn. You've got some explaining to do, sir.
Yeah, and it's not even knitted into anything. It's just a bunch of yarn.
It looks
It
tangled.
looks like throw up.
It looks like a freaking project that I'm never going to get to, and I'm going to put it in my doom pile room and never get to it.
It's only funny because it's true.
What is that? Or is it like freaking, what is it?
I'm pretty sure a kid ate a snow cone and threw up.
I'm uncomfortable looking at it.
All right, you're right.
I'm
Let's get out.
triggered.
Let's go. Let's stop looking at that.
Here's kind of a little screenshot of multiple items. So
Wow.
I think
And
there's
look, Walmart shows up again
Really?
at the bottom. It's
You're
a Walmart
right.
pallet with any
Oh.
kitchen accessories.
You can literally buy pallets of like random returned items or whatever now. I think that's what that was. So again, there's like got to be an algorithm to the TikTok shop, just like there's an algorithm to any social media. I think that the more that you look at an item, the more it's going to show you similar items or whatever. So I've officially ruined my TikTok shop algorithm and now I look like the creep.
Yeah, Kim's over
But-
here purchasing kids on TikTok shop. It's like, here, let's send her all the ad because I didn't
Okay,
see
but-
any of them, but
What is this? An AI generated monkey for $7,000.
yeah, and it's a picture. It's just like it's AI
a
generated
poster.
means it took you 3
It's a-
seconds to make.
It's a 5x5 poster.
Wait, you bought one?
Yes, I had to know. Chinese medicine hair washing massage bed.
Damn, that actually kind of seems like it would be worth that much though, because it's like a giant bed thing,
I
like for a
can-
business.
I can logically understand the price of that item,
Mm-hmm.
but
The little Texas yarns though, not so much.
yeah, keep going, keep going.
Ugly ass shoe. Wait, glass wall.
Yeah.
I wish you had that in the photo. That's funny as shit. Also, I just wanted to highlight this. Courtney said, which Courtney, always good to see you, but she said, I can't lie. I came for the sober stories. I stayed for Kim. You're a hilarious lady.
Aw, I
Kim
love
is hilarious.
you.
She's one of the few people that gets me actually like laughing out loud. She's hilarious.
Aw, y'all are too kind. Thank
You guys seem to have made Kim feel better too. She seems to be feeling better than she was earlier.
Oh man, yeah, I have not been feeling good.
I'm just waiting for your screenshots here to hit 420 because you're at 414 here on the time.
Oh yeah, that'll be funny.
But your battery might die before we get there.
Hey, we're not judging Kim right now. We're looking at TikTok shop items, Nick.
Yeah,
Focus.
okay, you're right. You're right.
Focus, Daniel son.
Kim is the most adorable human.
No, you guys stop it right now. That's Bodhi.
Oh, yeah, he is. I'm surprised he's not in there commenting weird stuff. God bless this dog.
Oh.
We were like, Haas was like, now I know where these random, weird, totally unexplainable comments come from because Bodhi was watching this video of a dog. What was wrong with the dog? I don't remember. It was like missing a leg or...
It had clearly been like through some shit. It
Yeah.
had seen some things. It might have been in between the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
It was hanging out in Gaza way too long.
Yeah, it was really sad. And there was like a video, and it was one of those stupid videos that's like, if you like and subscribe to this account, this dog is gonna get the help that it needs.
Yeah.
And like Bodhi, thankfully, he doesn't fall for those things. But his sweet little, kind, loving Pisces heart commented something to the effect of, God be...
He said, God bless this dog
No,
or something.
He said, be gentle with this one. Or,
Haas, what did he say?
God be gentle with this one. Or, look out for this one.
Yeah, that literally was so funny. And we like just looked over his shoulder and saw his comments. And we're like...
I was like, wait, I didn't realize he was commenting on videos. Like,
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't either.
And-
That was how we learned.
but that was so sweet.
At first, I was like, somebody called you Kimbo Slice. That's crazy because that's what we call her. But it was Hannah.
What did Hannah say?
Said Kimbo Slice is the funniest person I know, which is 100% true.
No.
Haas said, no, he said, God bless this dog. Yeah, see, that's what I said.
I swear it was like something else. Okay,
No,
maybe it was that,
Definitely God bless
but
this dog.
Still really sweet.
Yeah, it was super sweet. And you were like, damn, yeah, God bless that little dog. Seriously, it's been through some shit. This book is called, hang on, I got to look closer here. Let me zoom in.
Hannah said Bodhi would comment poop.
Yeah, he would. And he'd be like, hi, Mom and Dad. This is called The 48 Laws of Power, Clearly Used.
Who was it
The
used
art
by?
of the art of seduction. Oh, no, it's not even the art. It's from the author of The Art of Seduction.
Ooh,
Damn, we should get this.
Robert Greene.
Sold by My Tea Therapy, trademarked.
Robert Greene. National bestseller.
A something book, probably the publisher. Look at this cute little penguin, Haas.
That's the publisher's logo. I recognize that. Okay, so
Oh, you know
sold
what video
by-
I wanted to show we don't have to do it now, but before we get off, we have to show the Stephen Baldwin video of the panda eyes.
Oh, yeah. If anyone in the chat, I gotta just ask really quick. Sorry if our ADHD is annoying to anyone, but really quick, anyone else been following Stephen Baldwin? He has been dropping like the most like ambiguous, like
The weirdest cryptic
yes.
weird posts that you're like, I know this means something,
And
but I
he's-
have no idea what.
And he's been posting stuff like that
For like
since-
2 years, we've been.
No, since 2020.
I was just saying, for like 2 years, you and I have been following
No,
him.
I've been following him for even longer than that, babe.
Really?
Yes, and I had stuff saved on my phone. Gone.
Really?
It's not there. Yeah, because he was talking about the
Follow
stuff that,
Stephen Baldwin for
and
sure.
It's not on his account anymore, but the stuff that I had saved was him talking something about how the fall of the elites was coming and that the truth about Hollywood was coming.
He was Jim Brewer
and-
before Jim Brewer was Jim Brewer.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just-
keep going.
just like I don't know how all of the stuff that's happening is coming essentially. And so I don't know, might
thought
mean
I-
something.
Might
But go
mean
check
nothing.
him out and let's solve his little riddles.
Let me see
together.
if I think it was in our messages.
Um
9/11 shirt.
I can resend it to you, babe.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw it because that's how I thought of it earlier. Or no, it'd be in. Oh, it would be in our messages. Oh yeah, here it is.
Hey friends, Steve Baldwin here. Hope you had a fantastic
Why did it
beginning
pull up
to
over
a
here?
wonderful new year.
Hang on, let me pull it back over here. Went to the third screen.
Hey friends, Steve Baldwin here. Hope you had a fantastic beginning to a wonderful new year. I know I'm having a great one myself. But mostly because of these right here. The Panda Puff, in my opinion, is one of the more outstanding ways you can start a new year. No sponsorship, no sidebar, backdoor shenanigans. This is just a fantastically delicious product for 2026. Hey friends, Steve.
I mean, he's correct. That's one of my favorite cereals.
Yeah, he's right. It is good.
So-
Bodie loves it.
In an objective, surface level, unbiased kind of, just looking at it for what it is. He's right about the cereal, just so everyone knows. It's affordable. It's like $3 something at Trader Joe's. Go get it right now before they close.
Okay, Kim is definitely doing an ad. I wish we were getting paid for the ad, but purchase some Panda Puffs today.
But has everyone in the chat heard of Panda Eyes? So
This is probably the first Stephen Baldwin post that I've ever understood, though. Let me just say that loud and clear. Every single post he makes, I'm like, I know that he's referring to like some sort of gate, but I have no idea what he's talking
one
about.
of the gates are being referenced.
One of the gates, Feastagate, any of the gates.
One of the gates are being referenced. I just don't know which.
Sorry, I
Some
got.
of-
Hang on. Panda Eyes. Oh, what was that? Did you send me that video of what was that dude? Something Brown, Orlando Brown. I think you did send me that video of the Panda Eyes.
Mm,
I'm almost positive you did.
I don't know. I don't even know
'Cause
if
we should definitely watch that
necessarily
one.
need to play it because it's kind of sad and triggering. But like, essentially, panda eyes are supposed to be really dark eyes. Like you've got really like dark circles, and there's actually kind of two directions that this theory has gone as far as I've seen. So like the one theory is that panda eyes are a result of like abuse and really sad, harmful things being done to somebody. The other thing is that it's like bruising or like the Pope had a bruise on his eye at one point. And what are people?
See. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nick said, "Oh, we playing it, babe."
I don't think this is the same video, but it's like a minute
It's something I
long.
didn't see, that's why I'm here. It's something why I didn't see, that's why my son got to chill with me. It's something I didn't see, that's why I'm able to buy y'all our food. It's something I didn't see, that's why God put money in my pocket.
This is not the
Something I
same.
didn't see.
This is not the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's this one. No, it's not even that one.
I can probably find it for you if you want.
I think it's this one. Yep, this one.
When you see black eyes like Blueface and shit like that, he got beat up, but he didn't get beat up where you thought he got beat up. He got beat up somewhere else. Okay, and so the eyes come out, and they call them panda eyes, and they do this to. So you see people with these cigars, and they're all these big celebrities. They all have the cigar in common. That's that big ass thing between their legs that they're sticking in. And it's one big society of it. Now, when it comes down to the selling of there's shipping and trafficking and people, adults, the moms, the dads, right there on Target commercials, right there on Walmart commercials. And you're looking at the people that are missing, and they're smiling like they're happy, but they're going back to hell. And that's really what it is.
Isn't that crazy? It ties into both. But the panda eyes thing is crazy. But
The
Stacy
media
said
is reporting something.
Stacy said, "This is crazy. I want to look into this because I've never heard this before." She said, "Have you looked into pandas in general? They didn't exist before the mid-1800s. There is no art that exists of them in Chinese art.
What?
There are no ancient bones."
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, that's weird as shit.
That's wild.
Literally everything I've ever known has recently come into serious question. I feel like I've been playing catch up too because I'm so new to all the, like, I've always done conspiracies, but not like I have lately, since I started the channel. And like 9/11 for sure has always been the GOAT for me.
We'll have to do a live eventually on the Mandela effect and stuff too. Apparently, orangutan is supposed to be pronounced orangutan.
Orangutan.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, right. Because Tang juice always had an orangutan on it. Right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's always been spelled orangutan or whatever, but we've always said orangutan.
No. Apparently,
No.
It's always been no G.
Nope. You wrong. Look at this. She's right. The modern era of panda history began in 1869 when French missionary and zoologist Armand David first introduced the species to the West after receiving a panda pelt and skeleton from a local hunter in Sichuan. So this dude just introduced pandas? What? How does that even make sense?
Yeah, life is becoming more perplexing.
So it says they allegedly diverged from other bears 18 to 22 million years ago. Fossil evidence shows panda-like animals existed as far back as 600,000 years, and their ancestors were carnivores.
And now they just eat bamboo.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very related to me. That's kind of like saying we found bird bones and human bones and they look very similar. So I think that they were very much related. They were probably the same species. Like maybe distantly, but I don't know. That's weird. And how can you determine a panda from a regular ass bear? Bone-wise. Do they have distinct bone structure? I mean, maybe they do. I don't know.
Good question. I mean, it seems like they have bigger heads, faces.
I had no idea.
Your average bear.
It says they were
just the bear, maybe.
In ancient China, pandas were known by various names such as Pixiu, Mo, and Zoyu. They were described in texts like the Book of Odes and Annals of the Five Emperors. Probably Annals. But anyways, often linked to mythical or powerful imagery. Mythical. Makes you wonder. They were mythical at one point. Why would they be linked to that?
Have you ever seen a panda in real life? Are they even real?
I think I have seen a panda in real life at the zoo.
Prove it.
But I mean, that's just at the zoo.
Prove it.
Could be a dude in a suit. Could be animatronic. Five Nights at Freddy's. Panda edition. Okay. Emperor Huangdi around 4,000 years ago. Oh, wait. They were used in warfare by Emperor Huangdi around 4,000 years ago. And symbolizing... what would you do with a panda for war? Are they like... Are pandas violent? Dangerous is a better word.
What if panda bears?
They can be dangerous if threatened or provoked, especially to protect their young. They are powerful bears with strong jaws, sharp teeth, and retractable claws like a freaking cat.
MJ Scott says, I love you guys.
Hey.
I love you too.
Yeah, we love you too. Thanks for chilling with us, you guys.
Haas has definitely seen pandas at the San Diego Zoo. Prove it, Haas.
Prove
Pixar,
it.
it didn't happen.
Pixar didn't happen for sure, dude. Seriously. You're a photographer. You don't have pictures of it? Sounds suspicious.
Yeah, freaking trust me. I bet he's saying trust me next.
Trust me, I've seen it.
Hannah says, hi from San Diego. Okay, you're in San Diego. Go get a picture of a panda.
Let's
right
see it,
now.
Hannah. Let's see it. Pixar, it didn't happen. All right, well, I'm glad we went on that sidebar of panda eyes. And then, Stacy, you definitely taught me something because I did not know that about pandas. I've never honestly even thought about pandas that deeply. It's probably the deepest I've ever thought about a panda.
Scannerd says low protein diet has made them vulnerable, like pandas, because all they eat is bamboo. Is there not a lot of protein in bamboo?
I don't know what bamboo is. It's probably a lot of fiber.
Haas said French fighting pandas, and we're proud of what we do. We have a great school spirit.
That was our elementary school
Panda
that we went
pride. Whatever we do it right. Our pride inside is unified in all we say and do. Take it, Nick.
We're the French frying pandas. And our play's important too.
We have a great school spirit and we'll shout
it out to you.
P-A-N-D-A-S.
Pandas, pride. Yep. Panda pride for life, dude. So they were grooming us in elementary school is what we just realized.
And we're programmed.
Yeah, all the pandas in ancient Chinese art are personified. And what are these pandas doing?
They're eating bamboo.
Is this the stuff you were talking about, Stace? Because I feel like it might be. Yo, what up, Weasley?
Hannah knows. Panda pride. Woo.
Yeah, dude, for real. It's yeah, I bet like real pandas look so freaking cute.
Pandas are so cute. Like I honestly feel like they're
so
not
cute.
right. That's what I'm saying, Nick. I'm so glad you agree.
They're like literally.
Yeah, agree. You just want to go cuddle a panda, right?
Look at this. The Chinese panda shakes up famous paintings. When are these from?
That's AI, Nick.
Yeah, it probably is. Look at how cute these pandas are.
Okay,
picking
let's get
fur.
back to TikTok shop.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Thank you, though, for the panda detour, because that was interesting.
No, somebody said great seg to the GATE program. Ryan McLeod, I don't know who that is, but honestly, you're right, because that's exactly where my mind went. And I almost wore a French elementary t-shirt for the live tonight because I was like, that'll be good for talking about the GATE program. And then I was like, nah. But now we're talking about pandas. And it's just...
In our elementary school, yeah.
It's just interesting.
Throw hashtag GATE if you were in the gifted and talented program at any point. Because I think I was only in it for 4th grade. They would pull me out for I think it was just for math and English was the only things we would do. And it was me and like 3 other kids.
You're right. I think it was like around 4th or 5th for me as well. I don't remember it being any other grade.
Yeah, and then 5th grade, I actually was in this weird combined, I think they were short a teacher is what I think they did. And they fused all the slightly smarter 4th grade or 5th grade kids with the slightly dumber 6th grade kids. And they made a 5th, 6th combination class. And that's what I was in. So it would kind of be like a gifted and talented class for my grade. Me and Ed were in there. But that was like the only year that I think they did that. It was kind of weird. That's why I think it was just like they lost a teacher last minute.
Yeah.
Teacher
maybe.
like went to jail or something last minute, and they were like, "What are we gonna do?" And my teacher's name for that class was Steve Young.
Mr. Young?
Yep.
I had Mr. Young. I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah,
Check.
we have. Yeah, because we'd always get checks. You'd have to write out the 50 states if you got in trouble. It's terrible.
Yeah, I got so many checks. I had to write out the names of the presidents and the states and their capitals. I ran out
She
of
still knows them too.
I ran out of them. I ran out of stuff to like do. Like he had me do the same thing so many times. He was like, just copy pages 55 to 60 of this textbook. And then
Yeah, hearing tests.
he got so mad at
Bob
me.
Zombie, fuck yes. I'm so glad he said that.
He literally took me down to the office by pulling my ear, yanking me by my ear.
Really?
One time, my mom was pissed.
Dang, we got a bunch of smart motherfuckers in the chat here. We got a bunch of gate kids. But yeah, Bob Zombie said gate or hashtag gate, hearing tests, puzzles, etc. And the hearing tests, like I'm so glad he said that because I didn't really think about how weird it was until I didn't even think about it until you brought it up. And you're like, the only thing I remember is the hearing tests. And I'm like, why is that a part of the gifted and talented thing?
Literally.
What does that have to do with
it's
being
supposed
gifted and
to-
talented?
It's supposed to be this program that like helps to, you know, challenge really intelligent kids so they don't get bored, or to help children with learning disabilities to have like the right tools that they need, whatever. Okay, so then why is it necessary that we're washing our mouths out with this pink stuff that has fluoride in it? Why are we doing hearing tests? Why are we solving like decoding things? Like it was really, really weird the more I looked into it and the rabbit hole that I went down. I was like,
Well, the theory, I don't know if this is what you found out or came to, but the theory that I have and that I've seen online is that they're testing to see if they've got like a Stranger Things 11 situation where they've got some like telepathic kid. Because I've seen some reports, some CIA documents that they've tested telepathy and they've had successful telepathic, like there's these kids that communicate only telepathically. So they're actually using the GATE program as a front to look for these specially abled kids. And they're using these weird tests that you're like, oh, whatever, cool, hearing test. Yeah, I hear it. Hey, I heard the noise. You didn't. You fucking suck, dude.
yes.
So like we don't care. We're kids. We have no idea, but they're testing something and then they report it back. And then they're like, okay, this kid has abnormally high hearing. He was extraordinarily smart. And now we just call it autism, but like,
they'd have you look at images too, and they'd be like, describe what's happening in the image. And there'd be like, it'd be kind of like the idea behind like looking at an ink blot and like, what do you see? Except it was actual images of somebody doing something. And then the like person aiding the test or whatever would have like the answer in their hand, or like the thing that happens next in the image in their hand. And there'd be kids that be able to be like, oh, like it'd be like a picture of a sandwich and somebody's about to take a bite of a sandwich. And a kid would answer, oh, this is a picture of somebody who's about to get food poisoning. And that like there would be kids that could answer like that. And it was true. Like the person holding like the answer key was like that, it'd be like that exactly. And they'd be like, how did you come to that conclusion? And they'd be like, oh, it's just because that's what I see when I look at it. And so yeah, Nick, you're absolutely correct. It was I think it was also a way to like kind of recruit like, oh, who can we have on our team or whatever, but also so that they have like note of who has these abilities? How do we understand it better? How do we use these abilities and break it down to a science so that we can then replicate it and use it as a tool or a weapon or a whatever?
Yeah.
So,
I found this video and it was this guy with super crazy long curly hair and like glasses and probably about my age, maybe a little younger. But he allegedly, and I don't like to make a habit out of discrediting victims or their stories, but a lot of these stories are all like unlocked, regressed memories. So it's like really hard that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like they have any sort of proof other than it's just like, oh, I unlocked these memories through therapy or whatever.
mm-hmm.
And so it's never like, for me, it's never definitive, but I am always interested in it. So I went and followed this dude's video to his page, but I'm sure a lot of you guys saw it because his video went viral and it said something about like, if you're seeing this, you've reached the bottom of the Epstein rabbit hole. And it didn't really feel like the bottom of the Epstein rabbit hole at all, but I was interested in what he was saying. But I was watching this interview between him and this other kid that he grew up with. They went to the same school and they were definitely like friends, but not like close friends in high school. And like one of the very first things that he said to him, he's like, you were in the you were in the GATE program, I assume. And just so I think I saw some other people that were like, no, we didn't have the GATE program. It's gifted and talented is what that means. And somebody said they had one called Project Arrow. Yeah. Well, who was that? EGOD. Well, I can't read that right now. But anyways, yeah, Project Arrow sounds hella interesting to call your gifted and talented program. And then somebody else said that they begged their mom to not make them go. But I was like, I didn't have a choice. Like they would come during math or whatever, like whatever we were learning at the time. And then they would like duplicate that, but in the gifted and talented area. And so they would come and like pull me out of class and take me to another room where it was me and like 3 other kids. And it was all the smart kids. Like it was all the kids that graduated at the top of our class at the end in high school too. And like Molly DeBrell and I don't even know, Ed and me, maybe one other one. But yeah, it was only a few of us. Unfortunately, nothing crazy ever happened to me, at least that I remember. Maybe I was brainwashed and have no memory of it, and I'll unlock regress memories at some point. But
you don't have a ton of memories from your childhood in general, though. So
that's true. I don't remember anything from my childhood. Probably before I was like 16. I have like weird memories. Like I do remember the GATE program stuff, which is weird.
I definitely remember, like, I can definitely like picture even swishing pink liquid, like having me swish fluoride in my mouth essentially, or whatever else that was. And I can definitely remember the hearing tests. You were supposed to be like able to hear certain frequencies or not.
I don't remember the pink swishy whatever.
I remember it.
Whoa, okay. Make it sound real scary.
It is.
I remember it.
I doubt if my mom knew that was happening, she would have allowed that. Like, even if it was just fluoride or mouthwash, whatever. My mom would be like, no, I've got it. I'm her mom. She's taken care of. No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So it just feels wrong no matter which angle you look at it, in my opinion.
All right. Sam made me feel better. He or she, Sam's a hard one to know, but doesn't remember anything before they were 10. Totally feel that same way. Kim had it hard. She grew up in a Mormon family and she was in the gifted and talented program. So there's a high likelihood that you are compromised. As far as as my analysis from this side of the table, possibly compromised. Might mean something.
Yeah.
It probably means something.
Yeah. I need to make a therapy appointment. I think you've just changed my life, Nick.
Unlock some regress memories. So I don't know. That's the thing for me. And like, I was interested and fascinated with that dude's discussion that he had with that other guy. And it was interesting to see how similar their experiences were. That's kind of what they were doing, was they were comparing their experiences of being in this mind control program.
Oh, somebody said those pink fluoride tablets were disgusting. No, you're right. It was a tablet. He just unlocked that for me. It was a tablet.
I think I do remember the
Yes.
tablets. What is the point? What is the point?
Fluoride has been proven to calcify like your third eye and your, abilities to be in tune with.
Instantly though, because I thought it'd be like a prolonged use kind of a thing or like high dose thing. Maybe that is a high dose. I don't
That
know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, instantly, but the prolonged use, the further it's calcified and affected and toxified or whatever. I haven't done a ton of research, but yeah, freaking crazy.
Take back the conspiracy. You hit on something that Kim and I were literally just talking about. Because I always ask her and Bodhi every day, I'm like, do you have any weird dreams? And they usually say no, but I never have dreams. And I've attributed it to the fact that I smoke the devil's lettuce. That's what I've always felt, because when I did quit for like 6 to 8 months, I didn't smoke anything, do anything. I was going to court and all that. And I started having dreams again, not regularly, but I would start having them. But they were always nightmares. They were always bad dreams. And now the only time that I remember my dreams or have them, I guess, I don't know if I have them and don't remember them or if I have them at all, but is if I go to sleep all night, wake up in the morning and I'm awake for like more than 10 minutes and then go back to sleep in the morning, then I usually have dreams. And they're usually weird. They make no sense. But yeah, I don't remember any of my dreams. And Kim was saying that that's because I'm fully in the Matrix. I'm fully oblivious to what's going on, and I'm in the Matrix. So.
I was totally pulling your leg, but
well, you got me because I thought you were serious. Yeah.
But I mean, it might mean something.
It seriously might. I don't know. I'm fascinated by dreams because it makes sense. Your brain doesn't stop working when you're sleeping. So maybe it's just you suddenly tapping into I don't know. Dreams are fascinating.
They are so fascinating. And talking about dreams the other night with you and Haas was really fun because I didn't realize that, like, I thought it was a common thing. This was just one of those things where it's like you didn't realize not everyone could do this or knew about this until you like have those conversations. And for me, that was being able to fly in a dream. I didn't realize that not everyone did that or knew about that or felt that. Like, you and Haas were both looking at me like, nope, definitely never flown in a dream.
I mean, I've done some crazy stuff like ride motorcycles on top of a train that's moving and stuff like that, but I've never like flown. I don't know. It's weird shit.
That's adorable.
Boy dreams.
Yeah.
Ken's out here flying way too close to the sun. I'm over here riding motorcycles with the Flaming Head. What is that guy? The Flaming Head motorcyclist cartoon character.
Hmm?
You're a girl, you wouldn't know. But now I can't think of his name. But anyways, those are the kind of weird dreams that I have. But I haven't had dreams like that in a long time. But I truly think it's because I smoke. That's what I think. There's something about it that keeps you from tapping in.
Yeah, that could definitely be part of it. Anyway, freaking dreaming as well. Lucid dreaming. If anyone is able to lucid dream, I've heard that if you ask like a character in your
Ghost
dream.
Rider.
Oh, is that the name?
Yeah.
There
Sorry.
you go.
Thank you, chat. Sorry.
If you ask a character in your dream, like the date and time, like you look at them in the eyes and you're like, hey, what's the date and time? That some weird shit will happen. And I tried it one time and can confirm. I haven't tried it since. I'm nervous to do that.
If I ever get to the point where I can control what I'm doing in my dream, then I will definitely do that. But I would say over 50% of my dreams involve me having stolen something. And it's not always like I stole from a store. It's like I've taken somebody's personal special belonging and I'm being hunted by tons of people and I'm like running and hiding. But I always like start the dream just thrown in the middle of a situation, kind of like a video game where it's just like you're on level 10 and you're in the middle of like just some hostile situation where people are chasing after you. And I'm figuring out as the dream progresses what the hell is happening. Because I'm like, what is going on right now? Why am I being chased? But I don't ever have control over where I go like fully. Like I'll have mild control because I'll be kind of like actively perusing, but I don't know where I'm at. So I can't like decide what to do. So I just decide as I'm going through it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm like I don't feel like I'm making the active decision.
Do you feel like have you ever had an awareness of the fact that you're dreaming?
Oh yeah, like when those dreams are happening, like it feels super real at first, but then after a while, there's like a certain point where I realize that I'm dreaming.
Then you have lucid dreamt. Lucid dreaming is essentially just being aware of the fact that you're dreaming. And then once you're aware of the fact that you're dreaming, you can realize that you can make your own choices and create your kind of own reality.
But can you make your own choices and leave that dream to a totally different setting situation? Because
Yes.
yeah, because for me, I don't feel like it ever. I'll wake up before that happens. I'll usually wake up. Sometimes I go back to sleep right into the freaking dream that I was in too. And I'm like,
Really?
yeah, I've done that a couple of times where I'll go back to sleep and right back into the same dream.
I don't know if that's ever happened to me. I feel like maybe it has, but I
Only
can't
if
recall
only if I wake up for like, I like wake up
very shortly.
and then I go back to sleep. Yeah. And then it starts up again. But I don't know. Dreams are, and dream journals too, like, or not like journals too, but like dream dictionaries and like things that kind of analyze what your dreams signify or like mean are kind of fascinating to read. Sometimes they're spot on too. You're like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But dream journaling, I feel like I should because I wouldn't have a very thick journal anyways, but I could just journal when I do have a dream.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But I'd have to do it right when I wake up because I forget after like 20 minutes maybe.
Yeah, in response to your like having dreams about like where you're kind of like being chased or whatever, I can think of one time where no, I guess two times where I've had dreams like that. One was like I know that it was the night before I was supposed to take a ton of finals in college. So I was definitely really stressed, but like I I remember like being kind of chased. I can't remember, like, I can't set the scene exactly. I just remember bits and pieces, and I definitely remember being chased. And like, I remember in this specific dream that like somebody was like trying to hurt me or like cut me with like a knife or something. And I physically felt the pain. And I remember in the dream feeling like, I've never felt pain in a dream before. Like, what is happening?
That is weird.
And so the moment that I became aware of that, I started panicking in the dream. I was like, okay, I'm dreaming. I need to wake up. And I couldn't wake up. I was like trapped.
Really?
Yes.
That's
was
wild.
so frightening.
Bob Zombie says, focus on your hands before you go to sleep. I'm definitely going to try that.
Yeah.
One of the things I do if I can't fall asleep is I'll start from my toes and just start feeling. You just consciously feel your body parts starting at your toes. And you go to like the balls of your feet. You go to your feet arches. Just like consciously feel that part of your
I
body.
thought you were going to just say the balls.
Go to your ball. Go from your feet to your balls to your head. Scan. Scan the balls.
Oh my goodness.
But then this kind of leans into what you were saying. Gamili Glavin says, what about when you wake up in your dream and get out of the bed and walk around the house, but then you wake up in the bed? What's that called? I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
Inception.
Yeah, it is Inception.
Wait, so I don't know what that's called. There's got to be a name for it, but that's freaky.
Well, yeah, and it makes me wonder if you are actually like awake, but you're like or maybe you're like still asleep. Maybe you're just sleepwalking.
Well, they said they wake up and they're
In
still
their
in
dream.
bed.
Yeah, but they're in their dream, they're waking up. Like they feel like they've woken up.
Yeah, so sleepwalking and stuff, that freaks me out too. I know I've never done that. I definitely talk in my sleep, and I've noticed that when I talk in my sleep, it's when I like lose my ability in the dream to be able to speak. So like if that's like happened to anyone in the chat, like if you've ever had a dream that was really scary and you're like needing help or what, you're freaked out and you start screaming, but suddenly you've like lost the ability to scream, you've lost your voice and your air and nothing's coming out and you're screaming. I've noticed that feeling when that is happening, I'm actually using my real voice. Because when I was it when I was sick with strep, or was it when I had freaking norovirus a couple weeks prior, where I was like having bad dreams and I was talking in my sleep. And then when I would talk in my sleep, because that would happen, I'd not be able to speak in my dream, and then I'd wake up and I'd realize I was talking. And yeah, I wonder if that happens to anyone else.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what episode it was. I think it was, or what show it was. I think it was Black Mirror, where there's like a girl who's She like is trying to save her boyfriend or husband or something, but he gets killed because she can't move because she's like paralyzed from waking up in her dream. But her like she's awake, but her body's still asleep.
Yes.
Yeah, and she can't like scream or do anything. She can't say anything, but she like is aware of what's going on, and she like watches her. I can't remember what it was. I feel like it was a horror movie or something, but yeah, that was. I never thought about that because that's never happened to me.
That's what happened to me when I was referencing that
Yeah,
bad dream I was having when I was in college before the finals and stuff. Like it was like sleep paralysis.
yeah, that's what it's called. Bob Zombie. I can't find the comment, but they said that they see in color in their dream. I've literally never thought of that. And like now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that I do see in color in my dreams. I feel like it is black and white, which is literally never thought about that. I'm definitely gonna. Hopefully, I dream tonight. I'm gonna stare at my hands until I pass out. Lately, I've just been reading Epstein files until I pass out with my computer on my lap. The worst part is you'll read through like an hour's worth of freaking documents only to realize that it means nothing. It's so out of context. It has no relevance to anything. It's just stupid documents, emails about stupid rich people stuff, buying art, meeting up for lunch all the time.
Of course. It's just enough to keep us I don't even want to say satisfied because I don't think anyone's satisfied, but like I don't know. It's just they keep dangling the carrot right in front of us. And funny it's just hilarious to me because I'm already seeing videos. I saw like a Fox News video of them talking about how it's confirmed Jeffrey Epstein was never a part of child trafficking. He did, in fact, have inappropriate relations with underage females, but he was never a part of any child trafficking rings.
That's what Ron was showing on our live stream earlier.
And I'm like, I'm like, that's just hilarious. I commented something like, oh my gosh, phew. I was really worried for a second there. They really April Fool's us.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, they really think anyone's like gonna believe that? Or that like, let's say that they're being honest, he didn't have a trafficking ring or isn't responsible for that, but he did have inappropriate relations with underage girls. That somehow that makes it better? Or like, what are they doing?
Well,
What's
I
the
can tell
goal
you
there?
this. People like my grandparents are going to be the people that are easily fooled by that stuff because they've been trusting the media since they were younger. They've grown up through all of the propaganda. It's just normal. It's like normalized to them. And they're not worried about challenging the mainstream narrative or making changes to the world in general. And like, but my mom, she, on the other hand, she's like a lot of people right now. She's like totally waking up to stuff that's happening and seeing it. She was telling me about how like in the 90s or I don't know when Princess Diana died because I was so little, but she was talking about how that was a major conspiracy and she always felt like there was something weird about that. So I'm learning that my mom's always felt weird about stuff, but it's not until the internet really exploded that we're starting to like be able to substantiate these claims. And I saw this video earlier and it was just this chick saying so many conspiracies have been confirmed through the Epstein files. Like, and it honestly is very true. Like, it seems like a lot of things that we've been speculating on. Like, it's funny to see all these like viral posts coming out because I'm like, we've been talking about this for the last year on my channel. And now it's like, okay, cool. We're vindicated. It feels like we're finally being proven right. And that's why I'm like these news broadcasts coming out and saying it's people that aren't doing their own digging and they get their news media from the news media. And so they're like, oh, okay, cool. There's nothing to worry about. We can move on. We don't have to worry about Epstein. We can get back to ICE or like whatever. I don't know. There's so many problems going on in the world right now that it feels very planned. It feels like it's orchestrated chaos. Know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Sounds familiar.
Okay. We've got like 9 minutes before we definitely need to get Bodhi in bed. But is there anything else you wanted to touch on before?
Let's scroll through the rest of my photos because they're just funny and maybe we can leave like on a lighter note because they're entertaining.
I've got Ryan McLeod pulled up still. I'm gonna look into it. Sorry we didn't get to it on here, but thank you for whoever pointed that out.
Oh, I'm making your little tapestry.
It's cool. The couch cushion behind it's probably falling over. What the actual F?
Oh my gosh, that's such beautiful art.
I need that in my bathroom, on my bathroom wall, for
And
sure.
Is the one fairy digging something out of the other fairy's boobs?
Yeah, I think she is.
Like, what's happening here?
I don't know, but it's beautiful art.
It's very beautiful.
What
I feel
medium is
touched.
this?
I know I feel touched.
That's how you're supposed to feel for sure. I saw some post today that was like, why do these exist? And it was just all the paintings of like all the stuff you find in the Comet Ping Pong Pizza place and like in Jeffrey Epstein's house. Like, like, yeah, sure, these guys collect this art and have this art, but who makes this art? Somebody is extra messed up making
Stephen
this art.
King.
Yeah, for real though. Stephen King's weird. He gives me the creeps.
What does everyone think of that? Wait, go back. What does everyone think of this art, and what would you realistically pay for it if you were to buy it? Like, say
Later,
there was
Jose.
like a really kind person on the street that was like, I'm selling my art, and I really need to be able to travel to Mississippi to get to my sick grandma. What would you be willing to pay for that? You're like, oh, I'll make a $20 donation.
Yeah, I was like, can we do a donation base? Yeah, like $7.
And you can just go ahead and keep the painting. Sell it to somebody else. It's so good.
It's good, but I don't think I would
eye-catching.
want to sell that. It's just high
so
quality artwork.
eye-catching.
Yeah, people are gonna walk in and be like, "Oh my god, is that a Revenant Art and Media Entertainment Galleries production piece? Wow, I've been looking for one of those."
All right, let's see the next one.
I did actually I'm really stoked about this. I have developed a serious love for Basquiat through all my research because he's just such an interesting dude. And he's one of those guys that gets completely forgotten about, I feel like. But his painting is one of the highest, I think it is the most expensive, the highest priced painting in history at $110 million. But when I was looking on Etsy for those Mac Miller pins, I found this chick that makes like really cool artwork in these mini frames, and she had a whole line of Basquiat's artwork, and I thought it was really cool. So I got that painting that sold for 110 million in like a little pin form. Actually, I got the real thing for 110 mils. It's 115 now with inflation, but I figured it was a good use of our credit.
Bodie's college fund.
We don't have a fund; it's just credit. Put it on credit. What are you talking about?
He can have that pin when it comes time to him deciding what he wants to do with his life. And
You can sell this, or you can put it on your wall right next to the creepy fairy painting.
Choice is yours, son.
Choice is yours, son. Yeah, that was. Oh, and who was it? It was Amber something. Yeah, Amber Lachelle said, "Sorry if I used a word I shouldn't have." And no, you are good. PSYOP is definitely something we should be talking about. I don't think people even knew what that was until like 2026. And so I think that that's really cool that people are talking about this stuff. I don't know if it's just because my algorithm is so fine-tuned to my current taste, but I feel like there's so many more people talking about what's going on in the world and so many more creators popping up that are talking about it as well. So I think it's good overall. I think it's great. I mean, myself included. There's just so many people out there that are interested. They're digging up information. They're adding value to the conversation. And I feel like that's what we need because there's so many people that don't believe it because it's just too far-fetched to believe. It's just too crazy that their little brains can't handle the thought of this being real. And that's what keeps them from even thinking. They'll dismiss it because of that. Oh, it's just a crazy crock pot tinfoil hat theory. So I don't know. I feel like that's I don't even think mildly. I think that's seriously changing. the great noticing, they call it, I guess. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just the age of information. We've got computers. Holy, it's on sale for $7,080. No way. We should get this right now.
Okay, so what do you see? I see like a Scottish Terrier. Is that what they're called?
You
Those
would see a
dogs?
dog. You would see a dog.
I see 2 dogs. One's got its paw up on the other's shoulder, like it's telling it a secret or something. And then there's a creepy bald guy on the other side. And then there's a guy in the middle with like kind of a bigger nose and then like a circle. And there's no cohesive story coming together. But I would pay $30 for that. I would give a $30 donation for that one since I see dogs.
Yeah, I for sure. I don't see a dog. It looks like a donkey that's sitting up like on its butt, somehow sitting straight up. Actually, I do see the dog. I see a German Shepherd next to it. Maybe that's the dog you were talking about. And then on the ground right here is just the silhouette of a cow's skull. And then there's a dude over here that looks like he's crying or had his eyes gouged out by himself. I don't know. What a weird painting. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Oh, so it's a bear. These are bears. Okay.
Wait, those are bears?
That's what the title is. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what it's alluding to.
Yeah, it's just creepy now.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that, Bia. You could use art to launder money so easily. I mean, anybody can make up the sale of yeah, I'm charging $2 billion for this painting because, yeah. And somebody said, I totally agree with this. I think they're at the beginning, but they said trafficking is the most profitable industry because you can use a gram once, use a girl 1,000 times. 100%. That makes a lot of sense, actually. All right, let's see if we can get through these other pictures. Oh my God, is that a prop from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Ooh, yeah, you're right. It does look like that.
Oh no, that's from Aladdin. My bad. Duh.
Sadie's Paradise. Sold by Son G. Williams. Billy Williams. Look at the color. Glorious. In color, glorious.
That's so funny.
It's a cultural item.
Wow. No free shipping on this one. Sorry.
It's understandable.
That's a delicate item.
Probably very heavy.
It looks like they gilded a milkshake glass.
Oh, yep, I definitely see that.
And then they dropped a rock in the milkshake, and then it got gilded in midair.
No, it honestly looks like just a bunch of trash all put together and then spray painted gold.
I was not expecting you to say that, but it definitely does. It's not trash. It's art now. Let's go to Goodwill and get us some art. All right, let's see how many more we got. $29.58. Why did you take a picture of this one? You just liked that dress.
I probably just like the dress.
And it's only $29 compared to $7,000. That's a steal.
But I don't know why I would have screenshotted it. So maybe there was a reason. I don't know. I probably just like the dress.
This actually makes sense. Autographed Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. silver print photograph. How do we know he really signed that? That's AI. AI MLK. Dang it. We got to 419 and then that was the last photo you screenshotted. Sorry, guys. We didn't make it to 420.
That was the last one?
Yeah,
really?
The Martin Luther King one, yeah.
No way.
Well, let me go back and see. I think there is a few more up here, my bad, that I didn't include. Oh, yeah, this one. I remember that one. This is furniture. Check this out. It's foldable paper furniture. which legitimately actually could be $1,000 item.
Okay. I'm like genuinely curious about this because I'm like, is it like cardboard or like it just folds up? It's super like
It's like accordioned paper.
you can sit on it though? Like it's furniture? I don't understand.
Well, let's gather up. Let's sell that painting and use the $999 to grab some paper furniture and see what it's all about. If nothing else, it's a sick coffee table.
I mean, it looks kind of cool, right? A little bit vibey, but like
Very mid-century modern.
it kind of does have a mid-century
Oh
modern
my God.
vibe to it.
This shit is weird. This reminds me of Lion King,
Or cats.
a mixture of the two. But who is this guy over here? What is he doing? He's naked looking in a mirror?
Or being a peeping Tom. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't
Zoom
get
in.
it.
What's underneath the cat? I feel like there's something going on. No, I can't tell. I just feel dizzy now.
Oh, seriously, what is
And
he
this
praying?
cat's like falling from the sky, it looks like.
No, he's doing karate. He's kicking his leg in the air.
And the like look on that one's face looks like scared, yet like kissy lips.
It looks like a human face too, which is weird. Maybe it's a hyena. But still, who is this guy naked praying?
Well, it's only 7,600. Let's get it.
Painting, modern. It's a modern painting. Master art piece with an animal motif. Oil paint medium. Wow, what a freaking piece. The Aquatania, that's just like a fake picture of the Titanic for $5,000. And it's not even real. Isn't that a cartoon image? That's not even like a picture of a real boat.
It doesn't even say like what it is. Yeah, like
It's the Aquatania, babe.
yeah, but like is it an image? Is it a toy? Is it
It is $5,000. Ship probably sunk. Those are sick. Totally worth 7,600.
Yeah, those are I think where it all began. Cuz I was seeing like the gorilla chairs
This is where it all began.
and I was like I mean, Nick would think those are hilarious, but like why are they so expensive? Like
Because that's a novelty item. And the
they
gorilla
don't
gives
even
you a
look-
hug.
It doesn't even look that comfortable. Like, is the face plastic? Because I don't want to rest my head on that.
Yeah, that's true. But you got to admit, you walk into somebody's house and you see that, you're definitely sitting on it.
There's not even any cup holders.
That's because the gorilla holds the drink for you.
There's no charging ports. Does it even recline?
Yeah, if it doesn't
Does it
recline,
swivel?
Haas would be like, it doesn't rock. It's a piece of garbage. Now that's sick. The freaking Dumb and Dumber couch.
Yeah.
And that kind of makes
Kinda.
sense. These ones actually kind of make sense because they're novelty furniture.
I mean, kind of. It literally already.
Backpage was happening at the same time as Wayfair too. What's Backpage? This personalized vinyl record box. You could get yourself a record box that is made out of the same oak that George Washington, or no, was it Abraham Lincoln? Did not, no, it was the same cherry tree that George Washington did not chop down. That's what this record box is made of. And it costs $6,299.10. Way to go, Nicholas. Mr. Melendez. I don't trust him. And there's Jean-Benet Ramsey in Jeffrey Epstein's house. Kind of weird.
Crazy stuff, guys.
All right, you guys. Well, that's the end of the photos. That's the end of the stream. Thanks for chilling, hanging, vaping. Kim, do you have anything to sign off with here?
Oh, I think I did want to touch base on like the your subscribers, right? I mean, I know that you've lost your email for the past week, but I just want to make sure that people know about writing in to share their own sobering story, give people the opportunity to tell their how they got like sober story or their redemption story or just a story about their life that changed them and propelled them forward. And Nick wants to start a new segment instead of having a sponsor of the week, or I guess, yeah, still having a sponsor of the week, but just having it be your guys' stories and giving you guys the opportunity to have the floor and inspire others, because we're all like-minded individuals here and we all need the inspiration, especially now in these dark times. And so I just hope that everybody knows about that and will write in, and I hope that you can start doing that on your next video. So
Yeah, email's good, but I feel like Instagram I'll be more responsive on, and we can chat easier that way. So yeah, hit me up on Instagram, and yes, thank you for reminding everyone and me about that. But yeah, you guys have been sponsoring my videos for a long time, so I figure why not? It was Kim's mom's idea. I think it's a great idea, and
great idea, Mom.
yeah, give back to the sober community. That's what I'm here for, really. And truthin'. We truthin'.
We can talk more in depth about the GATE program next week if anyone is curious about that, because we literally just skimmed the surface. Like, I had done a ton of research today about like the history, and I have videos to share, and I mean, it's just, there's more to kind of like substantiate the things that we discussed today just briefly. So maybe we'll talk more about that next week and a little bit of something else.
Yeah, we'll see. Literally every week something crazy goes down. You never know. Yosemite might blow this week. I've been seeing all kinds of prediction videos saying that something was going to go down this past weekend or this week, but I don't ever believe those, but I always am like mildly excited to see if something does happen.
Yeah, I did see there's a guy that said that when they come out with the Super Bowl with the number and they start advertising for the Super Bowl, it's usually before the teams are even announced. So there's been conspiracy regarding the colors indicating which teams are going to be at the Super Bowl.
I would love to dive into the football being WWE conspiracy, because that one fascinates me and I've been seeing a lot of stuff about it, obviously because football season, but we should totally look into that.
Being what?
Being the WWE, where it's just all fake and planned.
Yeah. So I saw that this year the advertising and the colors were kind of like rainbow, and so somebody was saying that that's like the first time that they didn't do like specific colors or like only a couple different colors, and that the theories surrounding that are that there's going to be like a major, because like the major broadcasting coloring on like a classic television is like the rainbow coloring kind of. So they were saying that it kind of resembles that and kind of goes in line with what you were just saying, that there's going to be a major event, a major award.
Major
so
award.
Who knows? But regardless, life is crazy, so everyone be kind to each other and take care of yourselves. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for having me and hanging out with me, and I can't wait to do this again next week. You guys are freaking awesome.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for chilling, hanging. Stay safe, sleep safe, stay sober, stay awake. And Kim's right, be good to each other. Even if somebody's pissing you off, just kill them with kindness. But yeah, I appreciate you guys a ton, and we'll be back again next Monday, and I'll be dropping another video on Friday. And if you haven't watched my Epstein 10 Crazy Finds video, there's some really interesting things that I don't think other people are talking about in there, so definitely go check it out. But yeah, much love, you guys, and I will catch you on the flippity floppity.
Love you guys. It was fun hanging out. Everyone have a great night. Get some good rest and sleep safe. AF.
Later, sobers.
Bye.